New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Southern New Jersey.
Do you guys remember last week we had a story on our air about, oh yeah, we have a tracker of a great white shark just off south of Panama City.
We're still tracking her, Catherine.
Catherine.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I will stay away from the sharks.
Don't put yourself in danger though if you want to get video of that. Don't put yourself in danger at all.
Absolutely not. Yeah, I keep my distance from the sharks. That is their habitat.
Yeah.
And you know, the beaches though, I don't think we're going to the beach anytime soon with this rain.
You can in the morning.
Okay.
Typically the mornings have been okay, but with the afternoon, Letitia, I mean that heat, humidity, and the flare-up storms, they can be pretty brutal. And right now in the northwest section of the viewing area, that is where the bulk of the storms are right now, north of Leakesville. That is where we had a severe thunderstorm warning earlier this hour. That expired at 5:30, but just because it expired just means the storm is below severe limits, meaning that straight line winds are under 58 miles an hour. Heavy rain and lightning continue, and we did have a very good shot of a hail pocket inside this storm cell, but that has now faded away in the last 10 to 15 minutes. But nevertheless, heavy rain is really getting thick up and down US 45 between Fruitdale and Burbank as this continues to slowly move its way to the north and east. And on the 3D radar shot, right before the commercial break when I set this graphic up, we had the top of this thing almost at the top of your television screens at home, but it has now died down a bit, so the chance of seeing any sort of hail in that storm has come down. In the tropics, things are still calm and quiet. No disturbances to speak of in the Atlantic, the Caribbean, or the Gulf, and that is excellent news. Tropical storm formation not expected over the next 5 days. Temperatures right now are mainly in the 80s, although some rain-cooled air still exists for places like Crestview. Temperature there 73. We have lower 80s all over the place. Downtown Mobile, Theodore, Dauphin Island, even on the eastern shore in places like Daphne and Fairhope, and also up and down State Highway 59, although Gulf Shores, your temperature right now at 79 degrees, and right around Pensacola and NAS, the temperature coming in at 81. Forecast for tomorrow, it's going to be another typical summer day. 40% chance of scattered storms. Some of you will top out right around 90. Others of you will be in the mid to upper 80s, I think, from Daphne down to Gulf Shores. That's the range you'll be in. Farther inland, we're expecting highs in the low 90s. The rain chance continues at 40%. Florida Panhandle, upper 80s for most of you. 90 right around Century, and another batch of 40% chance of rain and storms that will all be in the afternoon. Some of you may not see any rain at all, but if you do get caught underneath one of these storms, tremendous amounts of lightning can be heading your way. Here's how the Futurecast plays it up for the next 17 hours. Later tonight, the rain will continue to move eastward, but it will weaken tremendously. By midnight, many spots are going to start to go dry, and by 4 a.m., nobody is going to see rain, but we could have some coastal showers popping in first thing tomorrow morning. So overnight tonight, the storms will end, but they will end late. Lows will be in the mid to lower 70s. Tomorrow, a high of 90 with a 40% chance of scattered thunderstorms expected, and then some good news comes our way by the end of the week. You'll notice between tomorrow and Friday, we just stay in a very typical summertime pattern, but by the weekend, that's when we're going to see conditions get very good with the rain chances. They will fall to 10% or less as we head in throughout Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but highs will stay in the lower 90s. Guys.